What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we need to talk about the recent breakout that's taking place between most of the major blue chip cryptocurrencies. What's even crazier is we're also going to be checking out VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500, which recently just had a lot of good news. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the inflation rates as well as the interest rates and stuff like that with the government and the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell cutting rates. I believe they just did it. Rate cut Federal Reserve. You can see they, I believe, just came out. U.S. Treasury, 0.5 point interest rate cut. So we're getting a lot of good news coming out, and what it's doing is causing the markets to go up. Bitcoin traders target $137,000 as U.S. CPI print raises Fed rate cut. Odds to 94%. We are going to say so. People buy the rumor, sell the news. In anticipation for this rate cut, we're seeing prices move up, which is phenomenal, and they're expecting markets to go even higher. But what's crazier is we've also been tracking these cryptos, calling when these breakouts would be, and planning how to take advantage of it. And it's all taken place perfectly exactly what we called. You can see with Solana here, we literally called bottom right here, and we would expect to see a reversal. And guess what? That is exactly what's happening. Now, we might have to tweak it a hair to include that major resistance up top here, but for the most part, I still think we're pretty much solid. Might even leave it like that for the time being. That confirms that price ceiling right here. And you can see the major explosive rebound to the upside. XRP, we're also going to be looking at. Beautiful bull flag formation filling in this gap. Slight break to the upside right here. We might be able to even tweak this to include or incorporate the most recent resistance right here. This might be possible, but you can see we're still inside a bull flag formation. We are still retesting this lower point here. And as we fill in this gap, I very likely suspect to see a pretty solid rally to the upside. Ethereum exploding upwards as well. I mean, sky's the limit on this. We exploded from 3,700 to 4,700. It's phenomenal. Bitcoin doing something similar. Just confirmed closure outside major resistance here. I strongly believe we're going to be seeing some more up and up coming for Bitcoin as we're approaching $122,000. This is incredible. But with that all being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, yesterday I made a video saying that this will be massive, that we literally just hit a bottom support and will rebound up very nicely off of that. Here we are with a lot of these cryptos hitting that support and exploding to the upside. So it's no surprise that we're experiencing this right now, and I think it's going to continue to carry us up just a little bit higher. You can see on the current CMC, we're at 63 on the fear and greed. Not really too much, but the volume, 21%. It's insane. It's truly insane how high we are going. You can see, oh my gosh, come on, react to what I'm doing. Here we go. You can see how we're slowly starting to uptick. The volume is increasing on Ethereum, BNB, swinging to the upside, Solana, major pump, Doge pump, Tron pump, Cardano, like all the altcoins are exploding to the upside. Bitcoin's seeing quite a bit of run too, 40% altcoin season. So we do look good. We're still weighted towards Bitcoin, but volume is definitely trickling into altcoins right now. As you guys can see here, even in the market cap, look at the volume spike that we just had over the past couple of hours here. It's honestly phenomenal. And you can see as we jump into these cryptocurrencies that I'm not surprised that we're going to see these rallies. And I do believe we're going to continue to see rallies very, very, very soon. XRP, for example, you can see here, beautiful uptrend, lower high, lower low pattern, filling in this gap nicely here. We're waiting for us to breach through price ceiling, and I very likely expect to see a rally. We're in a higher low, higher high trend, where prices, every time they rally, the highs are higher than the last, and the lows are higher than the last. And you can see here, what's now forming is a beautiful bull flag, lower high, lower lows, filling in this gap on the short term, on the 4-hour scale here, rebounding off moving average. There's a very good chance we're going to break through this price ceiling here and explode to the upside. I am very excited to see the results of this because I very much so expect to see a very large rally to the, a break to the uptrend here. So it's phenomenal if you ask me. I very likely think we're going to see this breakout come very soon. It ends maybe the 14th, so we have about a day. I really think by the end of this week, we'll have some more anticipated breakouts here. XRP is trailing behind a little bit compared to the other cryptocurrencies, but there's still a very good chance we're going to be heading up much higher. We're talking approaching $3.50 to $3.60 very easily here. All these trades are done on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. They have Bitcoin, which we can leverage trade. They have, you can see here, XRP to leverage trade, tons of blue chip cryptocurrencies to take advantage of here. They got market orders, stop limit orders, take profits, stop losses, reduce onlys. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered here. They have a $8,100 benefit to sign up here, which I think they're still adjusting right now. And they even have a demo trading account. So you can get tons of free rewards, daily rewards that reset every single day to claim and take advantage of here. Cash in your BYD points and earn a bunch of free bonus cryptocurrency here, which is super cool. They even have this demo account, which gives you $50,000 in demo money, which is phenomenal if you ask me. And what you can do with that demo money is practice your skills, learn how to trade cryptocurrency. Every person that hasn't traded should start off on a simulator to learn, and there's zero risk, and to learn how the exchange works, to learn how trading works, liquidation, manipulation, all that stuff. And then when you're familiar and you've made some successful trades, you can head on over to the live trade, use the demo money you've accumulated, and it's essentially risk-free, and you're trading around with the exchange's money, which is awesome here. But aside from BYDFI and XRP, Solana, you can see exploding to the upside here. Phenomenal. It's funny that we're hitting the major resistance that we drew in blue. Kind of figured that would be quite a bit of a problem zone for us. But either way, going to jump to the daily, see if that solidifies us even more. You can see where we've had issues in the past here, and now we're coming to recontact it again. It could cause a double top. Very possible, could cause a double top. We shall see, but either way, it was a beautiful bull flag, and essentially bull flags break upwards here. So we have this beautiful flag pull up, the lower high, lower low pattern down, the confirmation above here, and the explosion to the upside. No surprises there. Then we jump to the the 4-hour chart, and you can see we are in a higher low, higher high pattern here. Pinballing off this. Now we're probably going to see a little bit of a correction, consolidation down, but this was yesterday's call. A rebound off this to the upside, showing you where the price ceiling is. And just like that, we did it. So this was a very easy, essentially a risk-free trade. Ethereum has continued to explode. We knew when to buy in on this a long time ago. You can see there was a much shorter term, probably an hourly chart kind of consolidative pattern here, which we were paying attention to. This little uptrend higher, how he enters, how he exit. We entered bullish, sending continuation pattern here, consolidation, then we broke out of it, exploding to the upside here. But either way, we were back down on this. The second history repeating itself, confirmed closure above this, that was the buying opportunity. You can see the consolidation in here lowered us down to 56 on the RSI right here, which allowed us to pump even higher. That's the consolidation that we're looking for within these other cryptos, essentially the stock market, which would then allow us to kind of free flow even higher. Bitcoin is now just starting to break through price ceiling, which is phenomenal. Problem is we're nearing overbought, which is kind of iffy here. You can see XRP, for example, is trading at, 58 on the RSI, so plenty of room to explode to the upside here. But then you look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 68, so we're practically at overbought. There's not that much more room for us to continue to head up, which is the kind of the worrisome part here. But we are breaking bullish, and this is an ascending broadening wedge, and we are breaking through it. So even if we consolidate back down on here, it essentially now has freed itself to inevitably lift up even higher and scale even higher. Now here's where things get a bit more complicated. We're already seeing red on Vong, but we are continuing to pump higher. We've now broken all-time highs again, which is phenomenal, insane. And remember, we bought in on this right at $80. Now we're at 116. So it has been a huge, buying opportunity, and the easiest trade. I think I'm up several $1,000s. It's insane. But either way, you can see here, I don't think there's much more room for us to continue to go up. Maybe when rates come out or something needs to cause this market to pull back down to what I drew it to, because I don't think we can continue to scale at the rate that we're doing. And if we do, the drop when it comes, which it will, is going to be it's going to be big. It's going to be hard, and a lot of people are going to get screwed. But I mean, that's just my opinion. You could see again, stock market hits all-time highs, but I don't know how much longer it wants to last for. And I think it's almost a necessity and inevitable for us to correct. And I'm hoping we see a healthy correction first before we just free fall to the downside. But that's going to be it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.